know what's funny? I woke up this morning and for some reason, according to the weather app, it was going to be 72 degrees out. Guys, it's the second week of March. And I'm like, look, if it's going to be that hot out, I think maybe we could be seeing the earliest beach day I think I've ever recorded. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute, Joey, weren't you like a month and a half ago ice skating in front of the Great White? Yes, I was. And now, it being the second week of March, I'm going to the beach. We're gonna have a early spring, because technically it's still winter, beach day. And you're coming along. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them we can do videos like this. They're actually the ones who help pay for the Seagull, the drone, the camera, the equipment, the microphones. And if you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the videos, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. That aside, it is gorgeous out. There's people walking the boardwalk, and I'm currently going to the beach. Here is Seaport Pier, where I think they're not opening for another 2 months. Now, I'm unsure if I can go up this way to the boardwalk. I usually like to go walk down the back of Seaport Pier to get to the beach. I'm going to see if it's roped off. Let's take a gander. It is closed off. So yeah, we're going to have to go under the boardwalk. But hey, while we're up here, let's take a look around. It's currently high tide. You can see Quinn's Fudge Island is open. And looking this way, you can definitely tell that it is high tide. I'll zoom in for you. Oh, but it's so beautiful out. That means I need to go under the boardwalk. There is a little bit of a breeze today, which I guess I'm not going to complain too much about. So instead of it being 72, imagine it's going to be maybe mid-60s. And I'm also wondering if I'm the only person going to be on the beach. I doubt it, but hey, you never know. Here is our usual path. I'm also remembering that there's no dirty banana right now. So I gotta get my coffee somewhere else. Looks like they're putting some kind of sheet up over here. Walking down 22nd. Honestly, it feels great to finally be wearing flip-flops and shorts. Today is actually the first day that I'm wearing both flip-flops and shorts. Oh, that's weird. It is cold underneath the boardwalk though. So, remember that beach bar that they had? This is where they store it. This is the bar section. You can see the planks underneath and the pillars. That's going to be rebuilt in the same spot. But here's the moment of truth to see whether or not there are other people crazy like me on the beach. More than likely, the city's probably working on it. But here we go, folks. Let's see if other people are out here. And I don't see anyone with their chairs out right now. I see people treasure finding. Hopefully they're finding some good treasure. But wow, look at this, man. No one else just set up for a beach day. Like I mentioned before, it is high tide. There are no lifeguards. Obviously, it's still the off season. So if we go in the water, it's not going to be for far or for really anywhere past my ankles because it's still really cold. But let me go ahead and show you what everything looks like. This is looking down the beach. You could definitely tell that erosion did a number on our beach here for a few different reasons. One, you can kind of see that the manhole cover is up. So we lost a decent amount of sand. Also looking down at the sand dunes, you could tell there as well. It's kind of drops down. I think there's another person down. There's a couple other people down there. Look at that. And a lot of people are going to be saying, wow, there's a lot of debris on the beach. Well, yeah, we just had a major storm kind of roll through. After the last one, the city did come by and clean all this up. You know, in the off season, we don't really see them raking as often. But this is a couple of storms worth. All this and then some going over here. What's cool is you can see evaporation take place. Look at this, man. Woo, that is neat. That is neat. So now I gotta find a spot. There's nowhere to sit. What am I saying? There's everywhere to sit. You know, it's funny. We could even look for some shells too. Maybe we'll find some sand dollars. You never know, right? A lot of dog prints. Maybe some sand dollars. Putting my chair together. I put chairs like, wait a minute, it's been so long. There we go. That's better. All right, here we go. Here is our situation. Not really beating anyone else out. But man, look at this. Do you hear that? And I know what you guys are saying. There's no way you're going to go in the water. It's got to be like 50 degrees. I think we should go in the water. Honestly, I think this would be fun. Yes, it is going to be stupid cold, but we had people doing the polar plunge. Was it 3 weeks ago? And there was a snowstorm the day of that. And then back in January, we also had another one. So this can't be that bad. And like I said before, I'm only going to go up to my ankles because I am crazy, but I'm not stupid. So let's go in the water. It is, I didn't even look up the water temperature. So I'm just going to say it's cold today. I'll probably look it up later when I get sick for being in the water. But here we go, folks. Oh. It's actually, no, it's bad. Oh, no, it's too cold. Okay, never mind. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, that was, okay. So it's think of it like this. It's so cold that when you go in, your body just automatically goes into shock, and it's like, that's stupid. And then it like feels like 1,000 knives stabbing you in the foot. That is not fun, but because it's so warm out, I come out and now I feel better. So, not too shabby. My guess is I probably should have put sunblock on today because regardless of it being March, and it's probably going to be below freezing in the next few days, you can still get sunburned. Take it from a guy who used to work on the beach. You know, the Billy Beach Services. I remember Bill Kelly used to always prioritize wearing sunblock. Doesn't matter what time of the year is, the sun could always still hurt you. Could always make you get sunburn, which could lead to cancer, skin cancer, things like that. So do make sure you wear your sunblock. I'm probably not going to stay out here for too long. But for now, let's go ahead and go through these shells and see if we can find anything. We'll walk underneath Sportland a little bit. And of course, if we find any trash, we will pick it up. Even though it is the off season, we still believe in the same principles to where every time you go to the beach, you pick up 3 pieces of trash. And I guess my first one today is this piece of decking that broke off. So, yeah, there's actually a decent amount of trash we could pick up today. This might actually be the strangest thing I think I've ever seen wash up. Looks like someone had a palm tree in a pot that floated over here, unless this was once a part of, maybe this was once a part of the bar? I have no idea, because there is a palm tree and a stake here. Well, that's not safe. Watch out for that, folks. Maybe I shouldn't be standing over there without shoes on. But anyway, that aside, let's go ahead and go under the boardwalk, because you can actually see how bad the erosion is, which I find interesting, and then we'll get back to the shells. Because you probably can't see right now. As I get under, you can kind of see a little bit here. As we head under, you're able to see, wow. Yeah, it gets worse. Look at that. Oh, that's insane. It just shows you how much has eroded down. I will be happy to give you a comparison once I get to the highest point in the middle. It's also really cold here. So a comparison is, yeah, we lost a lot of beach. A lot of beach. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it is so cold underneath of here because the sand itself is wet and is in the shade. So we're going back from the sunlight where the difference is probably about 20 degrees. Oh, my feet are freezing. Oh, okay. It's worse than the ocean. Okay, well, let's get back to looking at shells while my feet start to warm up a bit. Though I do want to add, man, look at these skies. It is honestly so beautiful out. This is great. This is wonderful. And we'll just walk up and down a little bit. You never know what you can find. I also assume that other people came, already started to look for things. Obviously, going at low tide and checking at the water line is the best thing to do, but there's not really much there. And I feel like a lot of these other things have already been picked through. We'll walk down the beach a little bit as we get some color. That way people stop saying I look like I've been held in a dungeon for the past 6 months. I found another piece of wood. All right, we're gonna collect all these. But yeah, there really isn't much. What is this? Concentrate makes 5 gallons. I'm going to throw that away too. But I haven't really found really much of anything besides just giant shells and some trash from here to here. This is like the newer stuff that came through. Probably going too quick for you at home. I apologize. I apologize. Got a horseshoe crab here. I don't think he's alive anymore. There's a bunch of bugs on him. Let's see. Nope, he's no longer with us. But he came up just recently. And I'll give you a little pan down the beach because I don't really see anyone out here. Maybe, oh, there's some people. I see a truck. 2 trucks. I really got to zoom in to see that. So let's keep looking. Another big shell. More really big shells. Not really much to report on, guys. I think I see a Christmas tree, though. I'm not joking. It's probably a Christmas tree. But yeah, let's walk over to this Christmas tree and see if there's anything on it. A lot of people do throw their Christmas trees on the back bays to kind of help build up a reef in a way. Though this actually does not look like a Christmas tree. This looks like this was someone's tree. And it ripped down. This was the whole roots. But I'll take you guys over to that manhole cover real quick. Because we really only see this thing uncovered when we have some crazy erosion come through. Which is, interestingly enough, if you look at these dunes over here, they don't look like they've been eroded as much, but I will tell you they had been. But they just did their job. They stopped the water, thank goodness. But I would say that this manhole cover is probably like 2.5 feet out of the sand. It's just very bizarre to look at, right? But this would be the access point for this pipe going all the way down. I know you can't hear it, but every time the water comes rushing through that pipe, it makes a noise out of this. It's like a rumbling noise. Here, let me put it right here. Maybe you can hear it. Right there. And that's because the water is being forced through that pipe and then pushed out, which is really neat. I'd have to go look back at the charts. I'm really interested to see when was the last time that it was 70 plus degrees this early in March. I mean, it's always a possibility. I remember maybe 10 years ago it being warm, but I wasn't crazy enough to go in a full bathing suit on the beach and go in the water. But I'm very interested. Maybe you guys know. You can let me know in the comment section. What's nice about today is there is a little bit of a breeze, but it's not too bad. And so I'm probably going to get the Seagull and film a separate video. A lot of people like having it separate. A separate drone video showcasing what our coastline currently looks like at high tide. I do that for a couple different reasons. One, because many families want to see what it looks like if the storms caused any damage. Also the fact that, you know, I know the DEP watches the videos too because they also want to see what it looks like. So I'm going to film that now, and then that's going to be a separate video that I'll put up in a week or so. But yeah, let me sit down for a bit, get that seagull in the sky, which you have to wait for another video to see that footage. I just finished doing my drone flight and it's starting to get a little chilly out, so I think it's time for me to go. No one else joined me on the beach. There are, via the drone, we could see at least 4 other people going that way, so hopefully they're having a great time. But right now we're gonna pack it up. It's getting a little chilly, man, a little chilly. The chair is all packed up and we're heading off the beach. Now there is one really bad part about going to the beach this time of year, which is the fact that, you know, the showers in North Wildwood are on only during the season. So now I'm covered in sand. Now I have to walk back in sandy flip-flops. What a problem, right? What a horrible problem to have in March. All of that aside, I do want to thank you guys for joining me on my goofy little idea. My wife already texted me during this video, pretty much saying to me, "Are you insane? It's cold out." I mean, it is. It feels really nice out right now. So I'm not that crazy. Wait a minute. I'm crazy, just not stupid. That being said, I do want to thank you guys for joining me on this vlog. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully this is your reminder to start booking your summer vacation. There's a lot of activities coming down here. If you're not coming to the Wildwoods, hopefully you're having fun and making beautiful memories somewhere else. But I do want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you guys on the beach, which it's weird. This is weird. I'm sorry, this is still so weird. It's also weird the rides aren't going, there's no music on the pier. This is weird. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.